YouTube? Jared, a RedRacer video. Thanks for joining me today on the channel. If it's your first time on the channel, it's a channel about a really cool Camaro and a guy that can't drive it, but I'm figuring it out and you guys are coming along while I figure it out. I also bring a lot of car reviews, stuff like that when I get the opportunity to drive new stuff that I'm interested in driving. So anyways, that's what the channel's about. Thanks for coming today. Today's video, big news for RedRacer video and myself. We, as a channel, got a pretty cool opportunity from Detroit Speed. You guys might have noticed Detroit Speed on my shirt. I got an email from them and they asked if I was going to the Optima batteries, search for the ultimate street car, and they asked if I was registering for the Pikes Peak event by chance. So it was kind of a specific question, and I hadn't previously talked to them a bunch or anything. I think through social media probably, because I tagged them in a lot of stuff, and I have their double adjustable coilovers on my 2016 1SS Camaro. They reached out and said, hey, look, you have our stuff on your car, and we feel like you'd be a good ambassador for the company, and they're sending me out in their place, in their sponsor position to Pikes Peak. When I was up front and said, I don't know that I'm going to win it for you or anything, and they said that was fine. So no pressure there, I just get to go have fun and represent Detroit Speed because their stuff's on the car. So Detroit Speed, thank you, that is so cool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm an emotional guy these days. If you guys don't know, I lost both my parents almost within a year of each other. In the last year or so. I have become a big time sourpuss, and I have a 4-year-old daughter, and she's also made me a pretty soft person. I probably needed it. But those things combined with the fact that, again, a lot of this that I do for Instagram and Facebook and YouTube, which is my prime thing, YouTube is, it's very thankless for a long time, and for something like this to happen, for Detroit Speed, thank you Detroit Speed, I can't thank you guys enough. And for JDP, they've been there from day one. Thanks to everybody who, again, has been down and who has pushed the channel to this point. You know, 2,000 followers, we're almost 2, and that's not a big following yet, but it's big enough that Detroit Speed, who is an amazing company, big name company, reached out to me and said, hey look, we'd like to have you go out and do this for us. So Detroit Speed, again, I cannot thank you enough. Thank you, first of all, for a very good product. They're double adjustable coilovers, and so far, with the time they've been on my car, which is quite a while now, just not a lot of racing, one autocross, they're awesome. They do what they're supposed to do, and the adjustability is the coolest part, you know, and then they're done right. So when I can do that video and confidently say that everything is amazing, which I already know it will be, because Detroit's, everything they do is amazing, so it's not like I'm going to be surprised. So I fully expect that video will just be me singing their praise. And that's not just because they're sending me out to a race, but because I'm realistic and I know what product they have, and that's why they're on my car in the first place. So no pressure, but the harder you guys push me and the more you put me out there and the more you guys watch and support me, the cooler stuff gets for this car. I mean, that's the reality of it. You know, there's guys jumping ship and buying different cars and doing different stuff, and those approaches are awesome. You know, I get what they're trying to do, and some cars are purpose-built and only do a couple of things, and my approach is going to be different. The time frame where I bought the car and the things that happened to me in my life when I've had this car, and it's not a car that I'm comfortable not driving, for one, so I put a lot of miles on it. It's got 17,000 miles on it. That's all in like a year of its life. It just sat in the shop, but this car means a lot to me, and it's a part of me, and I'm gonna have this car do everything. I've got some wheels and tires coming. When those get here, that video will be coming soon, because they should be here any day. We'll do the reveal of the car. I think it's going to look pretty sick. And my thing for this car is a much bigger and broader vision and what it represents and the brand that it represents and the things that it will represent ultimately. There are a lot of really cool things in the work for RedRacer, myself, and some of the people that I'm involved with. I'm not going to be street racing. I'm going to be racing for Detroit Speed at Pikes Peak. So if you guys want to come see that, come check that out. It's going to be cool. And if you don't, it'll be on MAV TV. I believe it's channel 214. It's DirecTV. I know it's just a little ways above ESPN in those ones. I want to say it's 214. Sorry, I don't have DirecTV anymore, so I can't watch it. I have to go to other people's houses and whatnot. But oh man, I almost forgot. I'm going to be racing this weekend, so I'm going to earn the second half of the RedRacer name. We're going to the Utah Motorsports campus. It's a course out there. I think we're running the east end or the west end, just one end, but it's full instruction. It's like $200 for the day, and you get a good amount of time out on the course. You get to learn a lot of stuff with somebody that actually knows what's going on that can really help you. So for someone like myself that's about to go race for Detroit Speed, yeah, probably should go do that. So we're going to do that, and like I said, we're going to earn the RedRacer name, because so far I'm just red in the face and I'm not much of a racer, but the car's red. I mean, face is red. We just gotta race them. So that's what we're going to do. I almost forgot to tell you about that part. Thanks once again, everybody out there. It's pushed us to nearly 2,000. It's a small number and a big number all at the same time, and I appreciate both aspects of that. You know, I've got a friend, Lopi, that always tells me document the journey. So, you know, I feel like you guys who are with me now, you guys are started from the bottom, and, you know, we'll be here someday. So I can feel it, and I know that it's because of you. I appreciate that very much. I'll see you on the next video, my racing video on Saturday. We'll get those up. Be sure you're there to watch them. Jared, RedRacer. See you guys on the next one.